What's up, it's Kaero. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. This video is geared towards newer players to Magic the Gathering Arena. Certainly if you're an experienced player, jump in is still fun, but this is a great little format here and a way for newer players to build up their collection. So if you haven't been on Arena very long and you want to get some more cards in your collection, this is a great cheap way as far as in-game resources go to get cards. If you're not familiar with the way it works, you simply pick two packets, and lands are included, and you put them together, and then you have a deck. Simple as that, and then you play a couple games, get some more cards. If you like this video, please consider hitting that thumbs up for me. It really helps me in more discoverability and helps me to grow the channel. And then also subscribe to the channel, especially if you are a new player to MTG Arena. There are tons of deck lists and gameplay videos and deck guides on the channel. You don't have to, but I appreciate your support. And I think you'll find value, especially if you're a newer player. So, without further ado, let's get into Jump In. So the cost is either 200 gems or 1,000 gold. You can get gold by doing daily quests in Magic Arena. So, we're just going to pay 1,000 gold. And then here you can see that we are presented with 3 different packets. Colors at the bottom, and then a little bit of a description of what's going on with them. And then I guess we get 1 card to look at out of these. So what are we going to go for? Dead and Buried, Shadow Beast Sighting, 4-drop, 4/4 green beast token, flashback for 7. Okay. Vitality, we get Lulu, Forgetful Hollyphant, 3-drop, flying specialized 2. When it enters the battlefield, you get a boon with when you cast your first creature spell without flying, it perpetually gains flying. Okay. And then High Tech, Replication Specialist, 5-drop, 3/4 flying. When a non-token artifact enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 2. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that artifact. So obviously we have artifact synergies here. We're going to have some graveyard flashback stuff here and maybe some life gain here. I'm going to go with Vitality. And then here we have our second packet. So odds are I'm probably going to go with the white-red here just because we have white cards here, but this is all about modifications. So auras, counters, things like that. We have Aki Emberkeeper, 2-drop, 2/1. When a non-token modified creature you control dies, create a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token. Okay. Double Trouble, Creepy Puppeteer, 4-drop, 4/3 haste. When it attacks, if you attack with exactly one other creature, you may have that creature's base power and toughness become 4/3 until end of turn. And Dragon Ventures, Lozon Dragon's Legacy, 5-drop, 4/2 flying. When you cast an adventure or dragon spell, Lozon Dragon's Legacy deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to any target that isn't a commander. Alright, well, that has something to do with commander, and this is not really commander format here, so I'm going to go with modified. So we'll go modified Vitality. And then, as you can see here, all of the cards are just simply put into the deck. So, we have lands. We have Gate to the Citadel, a special land and an uncommon. Enters tapped, 4 mana, tap it, seek a non-land card, activate only once. Okay, so let's look at the deck here. Blessed Defiance, 1 white instant. Target creature you control gets +2/+0, gains lifelink until end of turn. When that creature dies this turn, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. Alright, nice little combat trick that gives you a token if that thing dies. Inchblade Companion, a 1-drop, 1/1. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. Whenever Inchblade Companion becomes attached to a creature, create a token that's a copy of Inchblade Companion, except it doesn't have this ability. This ability triggers only once each turn. So you can keep equipping the original, making copies of it. Okay. Reconfigure it for 2. Lunarch Veteran, 1-drop, 1/1. When another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain a life. A little bit of a life gain theme. I think this is probably from the Vitality portion of the deck. And then you can disturb it, bring it back as a 1/1 flying phantom. Then when another creature leaves the battlefield, you gain a life. Sticky Fingers, Enchantment Aura. Enchanted creature has menace, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token, which can be sacrificed to add 1 mana of any color. When the enchanted creature dies, draw a card. Backup Agent, 2-drop, 1/1. When it enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Okay, it can target itself too, so it could be a 2-drop, 2/2 if we wanted to. Hallowed Priest, 2-drop, 1/1. When you gain life, put a counter on it. Okay, more life gain synergies here. Hold for Ransom. 2-drop enchant creature, can't attack or block and has 7 colorless. Hold for ransoms. Controller sacrifices it and draws a card. Activate only as a sorcery. Alright. Revelation of Power, 2-drop instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 till end of turn. If it has a counter on it, also gains flying and lifelink until end of turn. So this has to be from the modified portion. So it's giving +2/+2 till end of turn as a combat trick, but if you have a counter on it or an aura, it's going to have flying and lifelink. Pretty potent if we can meet all those prerequisites. Steadfast Paladin, 2-drop 2/2 lifelink. Aki Ember Keeper, we saw that one. 2-drop 2/1. When a non-token modified creature you control dies, create a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token. Kami's Flare, I've seen this in standard here and there. 2-drop instant. 3 damage to target creature or player. Kami's Flare also deals 2 damage to that permanent's controller if you control a modified creature. Upriser Renegade, 2-drop 1/3 +2/+0 for each other modified creature you control. So if we have a lot of modifications, this thing could get pretty powerful. Celestial Unicorn, 3-drop 3/2. When you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on it. So this is similar to Hallowed Priest, but it's just a 3-drop instead. We saw Lulu earlier. Minimus Containment, 3-drop enchantment. Enchant non-land permanent. Enchanted permanent is a treasure artifact with tap it, sacrifice it, and add a mana of any color, loses all other abilities. Okay. Priest of Ancient Lore. This was a good one from the Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. A good common. 3-drop 2/1. When it enters the battlefield, gain a life, draw a card. So if we have Celestial Unicorn out and the Hallowed Priest, we can put counters on them for Priest of Ancient Lore. Rally Maneuver. 3-drop instant. It's not really a drop. It's a 3 mana cost instant spell. Target creature gets +2/+0, gains first strike till end of turn. Up to one other target creature gets +0/+2 and gains lifelink until end of turn. So this is rewarding you for having multiple creatures on the board. Exhibition Magician. 3-drop 2/1 human wizard. When it enters the battlefield, choose one. Create a 1/1 green and white citizen creature token or create a treasure token. Not bad. Heron of Hope, 4-drop 2/3 flying. If you would gain life, gain that much life +1 instead. And tap 2 mana, Heron of Hope gains lifelink until end of turn. That could do something. It's a little overcosted for a flyer, but if they don't have a flyer, we can just kind of swing in each turn, maybe give it lifelink, do some damage. Swooping Protector, 4-drop flash flying, 2/1 enters with a shield counter on it. Sudan's Intervention. 6 mana instant. Choose one or more. Create 2 2/2 white knight creature tokens. Seek a non-land permanent with mana value 3 or less. Destroy target artifact, destroy target enchantment, or target player gains 3 life. So if we meet all those requirements, we can just choose all those. That's nice. And Walking Skyscraper. 8 mana for an 8/8 artifact creature. Costs 1 less for each modified creature you control. It has trample and it has hexproof as long as it's untapped. And that is it for all the cards. As you can see, it's a singleton format. You don't have more than one of any card. We have 8 plains, 6 mountains, and some wind-scarred crags that come in tapped and gain us a little bit of life. So that could pay us off if we have these life gain creatures. Alright, well, let's get into it. Alright, opponent's going first. We have 2 mountains and a plains, looking alright. Turn 1, we have a Lunarch Veteran. We have a Blessed Defiance as a combat trick here. Celestial Unicorn. If we can keep our Lunarch Veteran down, we can trigger some life gain, hopefully get that thing bigger. And then we also have Lulu. So we want to get down our life gain creature first, so we'll go Lunarch Veteran. And whenever we cast another creature, we'll gain a life. Hobgoblin Captain. Okay. We'll attack. They're gonna let it go. I thought they would. We can sneak in a damage here. We have an instant removal spell here. So we know one of their packets was goblins, more than likely. Older Ravengard Marshal. 3-drop, 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, another target non-token creature you control gains double team till end of turn. When older Ravengard attacks, conjure a duplicate of another non-token attacking creature into your hand. Okay, if that's the case, we're going to take this out right now. Alright, put the unicorn in. Gain a life. Trigger that. And then hopefully we'll be able to remove older Ravengard, or at least stop it from making tokens, conjuring things into the opponent's hands. Attacks. We'll let it go. Battle Cry Goblin. +2/+0, lifelink till end of turn. If creature dies, create a 1/1 white spirit. Okay. I think we're going to use our Blessed Defiance here on Lulu when we block. Or we could use it on the Lunarch Veteran too. We've got a big unicorn. Getting bigger every turn. But I would like to draw some more creatures. Craving of Yeenagoo. 3-drop. Enchant creature you control has +3/+2 as haste and attacks each combat if able. Return it for 1 red mana from your graveyard to the battlefield. Attached target creature you control perpetually gains. Enchanted creature gets -1/-1. Okay. So they get to have another copy of a Battlecry Goblin in their hand. So what can we hit them back for? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with Blessed Defiance. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 they hit us for. Okay, we'll block here. Swooping Protector. Okay. And then we'll save the Swooping Protector. We'll flash this in, and then we'll give it +2/+0 as a shield counter on it. We'll give it lifelink, and then we'll be able to probably kill them next turn if they swing with everything. Another Battlecry Goblin. Okay, let's go Swooping Protector. Use the block here. Go Blessed Defiance, lifelink +2/+0. Preza Renegade. Alright, so we've got 2, 3. We can bring them to 5 in the air. Alright. We won. Can't quite remember what the prizes are. Let's see. I think you might only have to win 1 game to get the prize. And it is a new card, Boarded Window. 3-drop, creatures attacking you get -1/-0. At the beginning of each end step, if you are dealt 4 more damage this turn, exile Boarded Window. So if they have a bunch of little creatures, pretty good card against that. And that's it. So you play a game. If you win, you get the card. If you lose, you just play again. And you can play as many times as you want to with the deck. So that is the way that Jump In works. If you want to see more gameplay videos, and if you're new to Arena and you want to start getting into the ranked formats, I play ranked standard, best of 1. I have probably about 45 different deck lists for the current New Capenna standard. And then when Dominaria United releases September 1st, I will be hitting it hard with creating new deck lists there. Please hit that thumbs up if you found the video useful, and subscribe if you want to see more deck lists and gameplay videos. And until then, Have fun in Magic the Gathering Arena, and I'll see you next time, hopefully.